Hey, I don't know what happened a little while ago when I was opening all this and talking about these packages that I got before I opened it, but somehow my camera had a malfunction with reading the SD card and writing to it while recording. So if I didn't put the intro of before I opened all these, then that's why. So let's go over this. So this person sent me a thank you card thing, saying he sent an extra puzzle, which, hey, I mean, I like this. So, which, this is a truncated cube. Now, about 8 or so years ago, there was this one other YouTuber. I don't remember his name, but I was following him, subscribed to him on YouTube, and he was popular in the YouTube tubing community, and he had a contest, and I won it, the contest, and I got one of these, which is basically a generic, unbranded, dollar store-like, truncated cube that was like popular on eBay at that time. And so you could like basically pick one of these up on eBay for like a couple dollars, like $2 or $3. And they were like using a generic like mechanism. But what happened to mine is I still have the parts and stuff, but it's like buried within like my parts bin, and I don't know what edges go with what, or what core and stuff. But what happened was the core had a screw that unscrewed itself, and basically had a bad core broke, something like that. And I was planning on getting a new core screw system to fix it, but never got around to it. But yeah, hey, I got another one, which I'm happy with. But the color scheme on this is like odd, though. There's green opposite blue, this off-white opposite of yellow, and then pink opposite of lavender, something like that. And then right here, I got the original void cube. Still sealed, though. And up on the screen right now is how much I paid for it. But the thing is, the seller was listing it as like the CE sale, not as the void cube, something like that. Which, seriously? And this person is like selling off a bunch of his collection, and like when I looked at his profile and other items that he was selling, he was selling like a V-Cube 7 stuff, like unopened stuff, and particularly for like cheap price, and some of this rare stuff. And I'm like, there was one other puzzle that I almost bought along with these, but I was like thinking, you know what, he also had it as like a bid, though, so it's like a bid price or buy it now price. So I bid on it, and hopefully I'm gonna get it, and it's a rare puzzle that I've been looking for, buying, and wanting to buy for the past 8-10 years or so since it's been out. You know, and here's this original floppy cube. This is the original floppy cube, and these are both produced by, sold by Genoshika Toys, which is a Japanese toy company, and the inventor of these is Katsu, don't want to butcher the first name. So, as what it says on the box is Katsukio Okamoto. Or, in the puzzle community, a lot of people shorten it down to Okamoto, which basically last name, and that's easier for us Americans to remember. And Okamoto was also inventor of a bunch of other puzzles like the Windmill Cube, Latch Cube, the Lattice Cube, and some other puzzle. No, and he also made a version of the Master Pyraminx, which is really interesting. No, yeah. I'll keep these unopened for now. No. So over here is the Pyraminx crystal. Now, there's an interesting story about this. Uwe Meffert, back in like 1983, 82, something like that, Uwe Meffert made a puzzle catalog of puzzles that he had planned on making, and the current puzzles that he had out, but the ones that he planned on making were like just cardboard mock-ups. And this was one of the puzzles that was in there. And it wasn't until like sometime 2005-ish, a person by LA created this working model. Then like a few years later, 2007, 8-ish, Uwe Meffert picked up the design and started producing it and stuff like that. So, and this is the original mechanism variant, and although this one is not in production anymore, there's actually a newer updated mechanism variant. So yeah, there's that. And this one also came from a eBay seller who was also had a bunch of other unique puzzles up for sale. No, and yeah, this was also a really good price, like what's shown on the screen right now. So, and I'm happy to have it because I've been wanting this puzzle for a long time. Since like I started cubing like, and since like 2008-ish. And although there was the QJ one that was produced, that was available like 2010, 11, 12-ish, but never got that one, but I have this original one. No. And then over here is this 5x5. Now, this looks like it's in one of those Amazon return bags, where it's like there's these community of people who would go out and buy like those Amazon return bulk crate boxes and stuff, and then like go through it all and look at what valuable, like what they can resell and what trash and stuff like that. And there's that. And this one, when I saw this, it was being listed for like $3 or $4 and being listed as like some mini 25 pack mini cube, great for like mosaic something like that, and I'm like, okay. And that didn't, the picture of it did not match up with the title description. And with that, I was like, curious to know what exactly this was, and this was exactly what I thought it would be. The Moibo Train GT, which is actually a good 5 of 5. This is the original model, that was from like 2017, 18, something like that. So, and yeah, it's not that bad though. And I'm surprised that I actually got it for that price. Because normally this retails for like, when it was like popular and available back then, around the time it was released, it was like around like $30, something like that. So yeah, $4 for this is actually a super good deal. So, and I actually got some good deals on the Void Cube and the Floppy Cube and this too, and plus a free cube. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got today.